Snails, slugs, and bait boxes? What do they have in common? Stay tuned and I'll tell you all about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Craig here again, howtopest.com. What a fantastic day today. It's fantastic because I don't have to be in PPE, personal protective equipment, guys. I am just going to show you a common way to keep those snails and those slugs out of your bait boxes. Those of you that service bait boxes on a regular basis, you know that the snails and the slugs can be a nightmare.
Oh man, what a nightmare.
Not only that, the black widows and spiders, but that's a whole nother subject, guys. But let's talk about those snails and slugs. You go to that account and you open up your bait box, and lo and behold, half your bait is gone and the remaining has slime all over it, and there are snails all over the place. Well, guys, those snails, those slugs, they are attracted to those rodenticides. And why are they attracted to them? They are attracted to rodenticides because a lot of that makeup of that rodenticide, it's all natural. It's grains, it's flour, it's molasses. Just depends on what they use for the natural ingredient to draw that rat, that mouse in. Well, guess what? It draws in that snail and that slug, which you know. And these snails and slugs, they can sense it from a long ways away. Now, what's a real simple, free way of doing it? You don't even need howtopest.com besides what I'm going to tell you right now. You can use salt. But there's downsides to that. Guys, you put the salt out, water hits it on the outside, it's gone. Unless you have a little bit in your bait box that's going to be protected from the elements, that's the only way that's going to work on the snails and the slugs. So you'd have to have a good amount inside there. Guys, my go-to for snails and slugs, not only to get rid of them, but to keep them away from my bait boxes if I'm having an issue, is Sluggo. Sluggo is the best bait you can get to take care of those snails and slugs. Now, there are other things out there like Invicta and Invade, and guy, I'm getting it wrong. There's another granule. I will have editing correct that, but there's another one that will take care of and is labeled for snails and slugs, but it doesn't work as well, and it kills a lot of other things out there also insect-wise, which is not a bad thing, but it's not just geared towards the snails and the slugs. Now, the other great thing about Sluggo, it holds up in the rain. So unless you have a flash flood out there, it's not like salt. You can sprinkle this on the outside of your bait box, and I have a bait box right here. Guys, this is a fantastic bait box from Protecta. It's called a Protecta landscape bait box. It's made to look like a rock. Do you have to have this bait box? No. Most of you that have the issue are using the black boxes, the little Protectas, the sidekicks, whatever they may be. But if you were going to put this on the inside of this bait box, you'd open it with the key that's attached, and you would put a little bit in the entry right here, in the bait tray, if you were going to do it that route. But I don't think you need it. You don't need it there if you treat the outside with the Sluggo. This would be where you'd put your salt and then hope for the best. You want to know a fun fact? This is cool. Some may think it's gross, but why does the salt kill the snails? The salt kills the snails because snails have a low concentration of sodium inside the body. They are high contents of water, slime, stuff like that. Then you have a high concentrate of salt. When that mixes with the snail's body, it forces all that water out of them, and it basically causes instant dehydration and death. Now, what's that bubbling out there that you get? Kind of nasty too, but that is their slime and mucus inside interacting with the salt and forming that bubbly stuff. Does it kill them? Yeah, it kills them. It's kind of gross. Usually you're not there to see it unless you're a kid. When you're little, you know we all did it, man. Come on, put the salt out to kill the snails. But to me, not the best way to go if you're trying to protect your bait boxes. I would get Sluggo. Jump over to howtopest.com. You can get that on there. Punch in Sluggo, it'll pop up. But back to the rain, it's rain fast. Man, unless you have heavy rains or you're taking the garden hose to it, it's going to hold up. And the other great thing about Sluggo, guys, it's not harmful to the non-target insects. It's not harmful to animals out there, to the bees. So you're putting a product out there that's safe. Is the salt safe too for all of them? Yeah, but we just talked about it, man. The salt's not going to give you that long-term residual that you're looking for, especially as you professionals out there, because I know I go to commercial accounts, I check bait boxes all the time, and they are full of all that snail slime all over my bait box, and it's just a nuisance. You got to clean it out. You're always going to clean your bait boxes out, though. It's going to be spiders, black widows a lot. You've seen my videos where we open bait box after bait box and have black widows all over the place. But just about everything goes in there, and they go in there for the same reason that the snails do. They go in because you got kind of an all-natural food source, not the spider so much, but it's shelter. It's dark, and that is why the spiders go in there and why the snails and the slugs are attracted to go into your bait box. So you got a nice little home, but not only that, your home provides free food. So it's like a hotel at no cost for these guys. So I would tell you Sluggo's your best bet. Now, can you use Sluggo in the landscape areas all around? Yeah, man, Sluggo's great, man. Put it all around those landscape areas where you're having a snail and a slug issue, and it'll wipe them out. Use it on my own property. I use it on commercial accounts all the time. Do I use it all the time on bait box accounts? Do I go out and set them out and then sprinkle Sluggo around them? No, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if I have an issue, I do it. It's rare, but I've heard people, it's a nightmare for them. So it is a solution for you guys. Sluggo over at howtopest.com. If you have any questions on Sluggo or ways to use it, the label will tell you how to use it. If you need to blow that up really big, it's on the bottle. But if you need to blow it up, you can go on to How to Pest, punch in Sluggo, scroll down onto the product page. You will see label on the right-hand side. Punch the label, it blows it up really big as it is, as big as you need it to read it. And that's about it on Sluggo. Sluggo comes in a granule. We'll have it up here on my right or left-hand side, but it comes in a shaker bottle. So it's just pop the lid. It's got little holes like salt and pepper, and you kind of just sprinkle it around. If you need to put more, you can unscrew it. And I think the cap has another side that actually dumps, but the sprinkle is just fine. You just sprinkle a little bit out there. And then, like I said, it's going to go to town working, and it's going to hold up, unlike salt. Guys, if you have any comments, shoot them in that comment section down below. I'm happy to answer them. If there's a video that you'd like me to do, I'm happy to do that. If I know about it, guys, I'll do that for you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for all the comments out there, guys. And thank you for you subscribers out there. You keep this channel alive. If there's anything else I can do for you, feel free to reach out, guys. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below for us, and you will get these videos multiple times a week, guys. Thanks, Craig, howtopest.com.